Welcome. On our first lesson, we are going to talk about the select statement. If you go here on the left side of our MySQL workbench, you can see all the databases that we have generated from our previous lessons. These are the DBHR, DB inventory, DB invoicing, and DB store. Our first goal in this lesson is we are going to select a database. So in order to select a database, we are going to use the use statement. If we want to switch to another database, we simply replace the database name. For example, we want to go to the DB store. We replace the DBHR with DB store. DB underscore store. And let's execute. And now DB store is now in bold, which means DB store is now selected instead of DBHR. In this lesson, we are going to use DBHR. So let's revert back to DBHR. DB underscore HR. In the database, we have tables. So in our lesson, we are going to use the employees table. Our goal in this lesson is we are going to display all the contents of the employees table. In order to do that, let's write a select query. We're going to write select asterisk. Asterisk means all. We are going to select all the columns from our target database. From and the table name, which is employees. And let's execute. Here we can see all the contents from that database table. So if we want to display a specific column instead of displaying all of the columns from our database, we just simply going to write the specific column on our select statement. For example, we're going to replace the asterisk with the specific column name. Let's say we want to select the first name and the last name. First name, last name, and execute. As you can now see on our result set, only the first name and the last name is now displayed. Let's revert back to select all for the purpose of simplicity of this lesson. Then, aside from selecting a specific column, we want to select a specific row. Let's say we want to select a specific row from our database. So we are going to use the where clause. So let's say we want to select Caesar Freeman from our records. So we're going to write where, then the first name, which is the name of the column, equal to Caesar. And let's execute. As you can see here, only Caesar Freeman is displayed on our data set. So that ends our first lesson.